At NBC10 News, we know you want the facts.
And the fact is, we give you what no one else can. The most accurate forecast for your neighborhood, certified by Weather Ray.
Welcome to NBC10. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Brittney Shipp, and I'll be your tour guide showing you how we produce the news and weather.
Using the best technology in broadcasting, we go inside storms with our own mobile radar, Storm Ranger 10. We can fly high above your house with our helicopter Skyforce 10. And NBC10 live trucks drive into your neighborhood every day, covering the big news story your family needs to know. Let's head inside to see how everything works together.
False alarm.
Around the clock, there is a team working inside the newsroom. From show producers, website writers, assignment desk editors, together they decide where to send our team of reporters and photojournalists. The first news show starts at 4 a.m. every weekday, and the last show ends at 11:30 p.m. The newsroom is open 24/7.
10 seconds. Stand by.
All right, Rosemary, what are you wearing to get ready for the show?
So I have an IFB. It stands for Interactive Feedback. It's an earpiece so that I can hear what's going on over the air. I'll be able to hear what's coming out during the show, and it lets me communicate with the crew back in the control room.
This is the control room. From here, the producers can talk to anchors in the studio and reporters anywhere in the world. Plus, all the video from photojournalists in the field comes right to this room. And the directors pull everything together to make sure it's perfect when you see the news at home. A big part of the newscast, of course, is the weather. NBC10 has a team of meteorologists working through the day and night to put together your weather forecast. The most important tools a meteorologist uses, the satellite and radar. But what are they? It's time for a few weather facts. Satellites are in outer space, taking pictures of the Earth and sending back information to weather centers around the world. You can pull up the images on the internet. Just look at the clouds moving on this satellite image. We can also learn about ocean temperatures. This information helps us forecast when a storm is going to move into your neighborhood. To track rain and snow, we use a network of radars from all over the world. This is what a Doppler radar looks like, kind of like a golf ball on a tee. Weather radars send a radio wave out to raindrops, and when it bounces back, we can tell how far the storm is and how heavy the precipitation is. Pretty cool, right? Did you know we also use weather balloons to study the atmosphere? 800 weather balloons and small radios are launched around the world every day. The balloon flies through the sky and it reports the temperature, humidity, pressure, and wind back to computers. We take all of this information and the NBC10 team of meteorologists puts together a forecast for you. Let's meet the team.
I'm meteorologist Bill Henley. In the First Alert Weather Center, this is how we track the weather. This is the radar and satellite. The satellite on this day is picking up some clouds that are blowing past the area, so we're getting some sunshine. The great thing about this is we can see the entire area at once, or we can zoom in to take a closer look at one region. You can see some scattered clouds moving through Redding, and we can track those clouds as they move to the east from Redding to Pottstown and to Norristown. No wet weather in our area from these clouds, but these clouds are coming off of a system that is likely going to give us rain. Check that out. It's a large area of rain that's moving through Tennessee and Kentucky. And notice the different colors. The light green, that's light rain. The darker green, that's a steadier light rain. But where you see the yellows and oranges, those are the heavy rainfall areas, and that allows us to track potentially severe weather. That's all rain, but if we go find some cold air, we can find some snow too. Right now, not a lot of snow, but look closely. This is South Dakota, and you can see a little bit of snow just moving through the area here. And this is light snow, the very white colors, but the darker blues, that's the heavier snow, and that can lead to some problems when it comes to travel. And you get enough snow, and soon enough, schools start canceling. Nobody wants to see that happen, right?
I'm meteorologist Steve Sosna. After we make the forecast, which is a lot of numbers, and yeah, we even write in pencils too here in the Weather Center, we like to take these numbers and put it into a weather story. Brittney owes you $100.
Steve, I think you need to take that one out.
Wait, what?
Sorry, kids.
Oh, this is about the weather. Sorry, guys.
Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Crystal Clyde. Now that we've made our weather story and our graphics are all built, it's time to tell that story here at our touch screen. You can see the graphics behind me, but what I'm seeing is a little different on camera than what a news anchor sees. They read a teleprompter. We ad-lib. In fact, come on over behind me and take a look at what I can see. So there's the look at what the anchors and reporters see. It's their script and what they read to tell their story. Now let's flip this over and take a look at what we look at as meteorologists. Hey guys, here I am standing at the weather wall, and these are my graphics. And I'm able to look at these graphics and tell my weather story while looking right at you through the camera.
In addition to the touch screen, we also use the green screen. With the green screen, we can change the green color to graphics. We can even fly you all the way to the Poconos or take you all the way down the shore.
I'm First Alert traffic reporter Jessica Boyington, and I know the only thing that you can't do is wear green.
Hi, Jessica. Because now you see us. Now you don't. Now you see us. Now you don't.
I'm meteorologist Glenn Hurricane Schwartz, and I even wrote a book about Philadelphia weather, all the extremes that happened, the history going back in the 1700s. I mean, Ben Franklin from Philadelphia, he discovered what a nor'easter was. A lot of interesting stuff in here. Also, all the extremes. So let's take a look at some of them. What was the highest temperature ever recorded in Philadelphia? Think we got over 100 once? Yeah, we've been over 100 a few times. 106 is the all-time record. That was back in the 1930s, though. Well, what about the lowest temperature ever recorded in Philadelphia? We haven't been below zero since 1994. That's a long time. But we have been below zero. 11 below zero is the all-time record. And as far as the wind, what's the strongest wind? That actually occurred in a hurricane. Hurricane Hazel, 1954, 94-mile-an-hour wind gust. That's enough to lift a tree out of its roots and blow it across a road. It's strong enough to blow a school bus across the road. Of course, you wouldn't be going to school if there was a hurricane, would you?
Well, hi, I'm NBC10 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Tammy Souza. And you know what the most important job of a meteorologist is? Think about it. Well, it's keeping you and your family safe. So when you see this, a first alert, you need to pay attention, because that means dangerous conditions are going to be moving into your neighborhood, and you're going to want to know when.
All right, this is it. Meteorologists don't always work in the studio. Sometimes we head outside for fun stories like flying in a fighter jet around 600 miles per hour. And sometimes we report in wind chill temperatures 20 below zero. It's so cold, boiling water evaporates immediately. To put together the local newscasts you see every day, it takes a team of hard-working professionals, from meteorologists to anchors, reporters, photojournalists, and so many more. Maybe you'll have one of these jobs one day. Now you know how we produce the news. See you on TV.